This morning, trying to persuade somebody to restart again to give exhibitions of these huge vehicles.
Now, in 1934, Aston Martin entered the works team at Le Mans, and this is one of the works team cars. They weren't very successful. I don't think any of them finished, and one of them crashed at White House Corner. And they were painted British Racing green, and the manager of the team, Mr. Bertelli, who was a superstitious Italian gentleman, decided that green was unlucky, so he insisted that the works cars be painted red for the upcoming Ulster TT.
He was an engineer of some quality, but as ever, Aston Martin's had a problem with regards to money, as so many of them did in that particular period. We should have the Morgan three-wheeler coming through, which is a little jump engine fired on methanol, I beg your pardon.
This is Ian Stewart's Morgan Super Aero, and I spoke to him just now in the paddock, and he confirmed that the 1929 Racing Morgan still had the two-speed gearbox, just 2 speeds in the box.
Produces about 80 brake horsepower, and you see Chris Williams going off and driving lots of smoke, and we have the opposite here, a lovely snake form is coming out of the wood. Yeah, just a little whisper.
If you watch BSCC Racing, there was called Brooklands Rally, which was developed by Freddie Dixon at Brooklands and had a very underslung frame, so they were very low lying. And this one, Ian has more recently, it's been built up from period rally parts, so it's pretty much a genuine car, but a great example of what the Brooklands Rally looked like in period.
BSCC, you can put the racing, the hill climbing, you can see them in trials. Last of the MGs, MGP-AG, which is the 850cc.
Well, the X-Pag engine powered MGs both before and after the war, and this is the Model TB, which was quite a rare model. Before the war there were lots of TAs made, and after the war the TC came along, which was virtually the same car. But this is Jordan's TB, which he has developed for vintage racing, and the X-Pag engine was actually used by Colin Chapman in the early Lotuses in the Mark 6 and the Mark 8. So quite a powerful engine. Quite a rare car with the Gregory number plate.
Maserati. This is the ACM, so 1933-35. You'd have to say this is probably the most important true quality car put together by Maserati on the two roads. Shadowed obviously during its life, but most of its competition life obviously by Ferraris. But it's important that the 1957 Formula 1 was actually won championship being of course won by Fangio.
If you were at the members meeting back in March, the pre-war race was the 3 laps of the Ford car, so the ERA this wonderful ACM. We have a sort of conscious game of knowing what the letters after Maseratis mean, because they used all sorts of letters.
It did. James Baxter, no, we're not finding.
4D
for sale.
For sale, with a spare engine and a new chassis, 1,750 quid, Ron Flockhart.
I think we could add a few more notes now.
I think we could. Now, in America, dirt track and 1 mile oval racing was immensely popular before the war on all sorts of funny surfaces, wooden planks, cinders, goodness knows what, and it was all anti-clockwise oval racing, and that put enormous stress on the front. And Mr. Hillegrath designed a skid under the front suspension that meant when your front wheel
Zealand rider here in the 1960s, Hugh Anderson. And his factory Suzuki team, Bennett, Stuart Graham. Find another Michael Stewart, Chris. We're following all the leads at the moment, literally. There it is, in the program. Is this this just about the end of the cars? How we got me there, Stuart? You're okay. Thank you, on. Well, it's very good for all of you to join us up in the commentary box. And as I was saying, 2-5 riders. Suzuki factory. At the same time,